I wonder if any of my siblings remember getting a sliver when they were young. It was a huge fear to get a sliver from anything. Piece of wood of you were putting into the stove to be burned, or playing on your swing set. If the swing set was um, made of wood, however you got a sliver, your biggest course of action was not to tell Dad, because if Dad found out that you had a sliver, his immediate thing was to take out his very sharp knife, and you just lived in fear. You didn't want him to take your sliver out, and he said, "Oh, come over here. Let me help you out." And so he would, even in the midst of some tears and the fear of the bleeding that's going to happen, he would very carefully take his sharp knife and slide the blade of it very carefully into the skin. And yes, it would bleed sometimes, but it was then it was out. He would slide the knife blade under the sliver and put his thumb over it and pull the sliver out, and all was good. And we had a good cry, and then he would take his hanky and wipe off the blood, and all was well. So we could depend on never telling Dad when you had a sliver. That was just the way of it. The end.